Today I'll be talking about one of my favorite apps on the iPad, and that is the Books app. The Books app already comes preloaded onto your iPad, and it can be useful to use with your pen or without your pen. So when you open the Books app, you have several options. You can browse through audiobooks, you can buy current bestsellers, sometimes there's free books. You also can set a reading goal. One of the ways that I use the Books app is by purchasing textbooks or downloading free versions of textbooks and then sharing those to my book apps by pressing the share button in the files, and you can just go to your files here, long press on your book that you want to share and hit share, and it will bring up all kinds of different apps that you can share to, and you just select your Books app and it will send that text. You can do that with notes as well and other documents if you want to use the features in the Book app. And now I'm going to talk about some of the features that the Book app comes with. We are going to choose the book that we want to read, and it's just Management Principles. And with your Book app, you have several different options. You can turn on a night theme if you prefer to have a black background. You can change it to several different backgrounds that might be easier on your eyes. You can use vertical scrolling, which will change the pages from being like a typical side-by-side book to just being vertical. You can also change the font to be larger, but not just larger. You can also change it to be a totally different font than what the book was originally printed in, if that's something that you prefer. One of the most helpful features, in my opinion, of the Books app is that even when you close it out, you can still have the option to bookmark the spot that you are in, and it will save that for you. Another really useful feature of the Book app is when using your pen or your finger, you can long press on a certain area and you can look up different words that you might not know the meaning of, or you can highlight it. And by highlighting it, you can just kind of mark different aspects of the book that you may want to remember for later. And that can be super helpful when studying so that you don't have to look through the entire book to find those important things. There's also an option to make a note about what you have highlighted. So if I wanted to say, this is a definition for test, and then you would be able to use that later when studying, and you'll see that you've just made your note and it stays there even if you exit out of the app. And that's just some of the features that I really enjoy about the Books app, and it's kind of a lesser known way to use the Book app. It's super helpful. I use it even with my personal notes to highlight different aspects of my personal notes, and those that can all be downloaded from your Files app to the Books app. And that is what I have for you today.